Good day everyone, welcome to the NTV and you're watching NTV News at 9:30, your source for exclusive news and entertainment. This is Peritha bringing you today top stories from India and around the world, and the time is exactly 9:30. Today, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman presented her 9th consecutive budget. Income taxpayers who anticipated adjustment to the standard deduction or tax refund were not relieved. Kartavya served as an inspiration for Sitharaman's 9th budget, ensuring that family, community and area has access to resource and chances of involvement, fulfilling expectation and accelerating that sustaining economic growth by improving competitiveness. In an effort to increase India's appeal to each giants in the US and Europe, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman proposed on Sunday to combine a number of related IT sub-segments such as software development services, IT-enabled services, knowledge process, outsourcing and services, other under a single category with a common safe harbor margin just 15.5%. The proposal aimed to attract international investment while guaranteeing tax certainty and alignment with international norms, positioning the nation as a dependable destination for multinational operations. It was included in the Union budget along with other sweeteners such as raising the threshold for IT services harbor to 2,000 crore from 300 crore and offering a tax holiday for cloud providers utilizing India data center services. In an effort to bolster an economy struggling with global uncertainties and the high US tariffs, India Finance Minister increased expenditure on infrastructure and manufacturing projects while maintaining budgetary restraint. In the fiscal year that starts on April 1, the government would raise capital spending by 9% to 12 trillion rupees with an emphasis on railroads, small enterprises and the health sector.
To promote environmentally sustainable movement of cargo, I propose to 1. Establish new dedicated freight corridors connecting Dankuni in the east to Surat in the west. Operationalize 20 new national waterways over the next 5 years, starting with National Waterways 5 in Orissa to connect mineral-rich areas of Talcher and Angul and industrial centers like Kalinga Nagar to the ports of Paradeep and Dhamra.
ये बजट अपार अवसरों का राजमार्ग है। ये बजट वर्तमान के सपनों को साकार करता है और भारत के उज्जवल भविष्य की नींव को सशक्त करता है। ये बजट 2047 के विकसित भारत की हमारी ऊंची उड़ान का मजबूत आधार है।
मैं धन्यवाद देना चाहूंगा माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी को, माननीय वित्त मंत्री जी को, जिस तरह से आज के बजट में देश के सर्वांगीण विकास के लिए और एक विकसित भारत के लिए मजबूत नींव बनाने का जो काम किया है, इसके लिए मैं धन्यवाद देना चाहूँगा। आज के बजट में मैन्युफैक्चरिंग पे बहुत बड़ा फोकस दिया गया है। इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स मैन्युफैक्चरिंग हो, सेमीकंडक्टर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग हो और आईटी सर्विसेज के लिए बहुत एक सिग्निफिकेंट सिंप्लीफिकेशन किया गया है। सेफ हार्बर और फास्ट ट्रैक एपीए के प्रोविजंस लाके आने वाले समय में डेटा सेंटर्स बहुत बड़ी एक ताकत बनेंगे देश की, जिससे कि दुनिया भर को नई सर्विसेज और भारत के लिए नए एम्प्लॉयमेंट और एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप के नए रास्ते खुलेंगे।
The federal budget decision to raise the securities transaction tax on derivative trading would disappointed investors due to the lack of meaningful measure to attract foreign investment. In the domestic benchmarks inside the Nifty 50 and the Sensex saw a sharp decline today amid a widespread sell-off. Following the increase, the Sensex plummeted by 2.88%, falling below the 80,000 barrier to close the afternoon trading session. At the Nifty 50 likewise had a sharp decline of 748.9 point or 2.95%. The market recovered as a result in a special trading session ahead of Nirmala Sitharaman federal budget, which is set Indian stock opened flat as investor hope government capital investment will boost growth and help export-driven industry impacted by US tariff. High growth industry where government capital expenditure and policy exchange anticipated may continue to be volatile today stock market. Important industry to keep an eye on include defense, infrastructure, agriculture, power and railroads, all of which frequently profit from budgetary allotments, as well as finance and housing which are susceptible to interest rate comment and tax breaks. Sunetra Pawar, the late Nationalist Congress Party leader Ajit Pawar wife, took the oath of office as Maharashtra's first female Deputy Chief Minister yesterday. The NCP held its legislature party conference to elect a new leader to succeed Ajit Pawar. Mrs. Pawar was unanimously chosen. Among those in attendance were Chief Minister Devendra, Deputy Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, and NCP leader Praful Patel, Sunil Thakre, and Chhagan Bhujbal. Monetary affairs and sports and youth welfare are the three portfolio that Mrs. Pawar would be in charge of.
मी सुनेत्रा अजित पवार गांभीर्यपूर्वक प्रतिज्ञा करते की कायद्याद्वारे स्थापित झाले आहे अशा भारताच्या संविधानाबद्दल मी खरी श्रद्धा व निष्ठा बाळगीन. मी भारताची सार्वभौमता व एकात्मता उन्नत राखीन. मी महाराष्ट्र राज्याची उपमुख्यमंत्री म्हणून माझी कामे निष्ठापूर्वक व सचत विवेक बुद्धीने पार पाडेन आणि संविधान व कायदा यानुसार सर्व तऱ्हेच्या लोकांना मी गांभीर्यपणे व निपक्षपातीपणे तसेच कोणाच्याही विषयी ममत्वभाव किंवा आकस न बाळगता न्याय वागणूक देईन. मी सुनेत्रा अजित पवार गांभीर्यपूर्वक प्रतिज्ञा करते की महाराष्ट्र राज्याची उपमुख्यमंत्री म्हणून माझ्या विचारार्थ आणली जाईल किंवा मला ज्ञात होईल अशी कोणतीही बाब अशी उपमुख्यमंत्री म्हणून माझी कामे यथायोग्य पार पाडण्यासाठी आवश्यक असेल ते खेरीज करून एरवी मी कोणत्याही व्यक्तीला किंवा व्यक्तींना प्रत्यक्षपणे वा अप्रत्यक्षपणे कळवणार नाही किंवा त्यांच्याकडे उघड करणार नाही.
A drone thought to be from Pakistan was momentarily entering Indian airspace on Saturday, prompting security forces to conduct a search operation along the international border in Jammu-Kashmir, Samba area. According to sources, the drone was observed hovering close to Chiliari Helmet along the IB for a brief period of time before heading back toward Pakistani territory. According to officials, for a few minutes, the flying object stayed over Indian land, prompting an instant security reaction within 2 days. The district recorded 2 such incidents. Another drone, which also thought to be have crossed Pakistan, was observed on Friday, momentarily hovering over Indian territory close to Ratnapur village in the Ramgarh sector of Samba districts before crossing the border. Let's take a break. We will be back soon.
काका,
हाँ बेटा,
ये जश्न कैसा?
आज इस गांव को 4 चांद लग गए हैं।
कैसे?
ये सब कृष्णा का कमाल है। अब हम पूरी दुनिया से जुड़ गए हैं इंटरनेट के जरिए।
सच?
वो देखो,
कॉमन सर्विस सेंटर?
बिल्कुल, डिजिटल इंडिया के तहत अब शहर के चक्कर काटे बिना रोजमर्रा के छोटे बड़े काम गांव-गांव से हो सकते हैं। ये देखो, ढेर सारी सुविधाओं के जरिए, जैसे कि बैंक अकाउंट खोलकर पैसों का लेन देन करना, ऑनलाइन रेलवे टिकट बुक कराना, आधार कार्ड या पासपोर्ट बनवाना, पैन कार्ड की अर्जी भरना, जमीन के कागजात या जन्म और मृत्यु प्रमाण पत्र बनवाना। और प्रधानमंत्री डीजी साक्षरता योजना के अंतर्गत सीएससी अधिकारी को प्रशिक्षण देकर दूसरों को पढ़ाने के लिए तैयार करते हैं। एक और खुद का सेंटर चलाने का अवसर मिला और दूसरी ओर लोगों को रोजगार।
लेकिन इस सेंटर को चलाता कौन है?
कृष्णा।
अरे भाई, ये कृष्णा कौन है?
गांव की प्रगति का श्रेय जाता है हमारी प्यारी बिटिया कृष्णा को।
डिजिटल इंडिया, पावर टू एम्पावर।
Welcome once again. A brief gun night. Security forces today continue their coordinated search operation in the snowbound Kishtwar district of Jammu Kashmir in an attempt to locate and eliminate 3 Jaish-e-Mohammed terrorists thought to be hiding there. Village defense guard have been placed in operational mode for a high level of vigilance against any terrorist movement in the district, and security has been increased in nearby localities. Following a cordon that lasted whole night, the search operation was restarted this morning. The hunt for terrorists who haven't taken refuge in this progress. According to senior officer, they claim terrorists are on run and constantly switching up their hiding places. More than 80 persons, including members of Pakistani military police, intelligence services and counter-terrorism unit, are said to have been slain series of coordinated attacks around the province of Balochistan. According to Baloch Liberation Army, the operation was dubbed Operation Heroes of Phase 2 by the terrorist group. The synchronized operation, which took place in several regions of Balochistan, lasted for about 10 hours. Additionally, the Million Group claimed that over 30 government properties were either destroyed or seized. According to report, this includes jails, bank and government buildings. The group further asserted that as part of coordinated attack, more than 20 vehicles were set on fire. The BLA further claimed during the operation, militants were able to momentarily impede the movement of Pakistani security forces in a number of locations, taking control of some regions for a brief period of time. Separately, Pakistani security forces conducted an operation in Balochistan coastal city of Gavdar. According to story published in Post, a residential facility where workers were resident and allegedly targeted by soldiers during this operation. According to report, the dead were members of Tehsil Jaish families.
उतार तरफ दौड़ मच रही थी, लोग भाग रहे थे वहाँ। तो खालिद शहीद के एरिया में वहाँ पे एक पुलिस वाला शहीद हुआ था, तो दूसरा जो था वो ज़ख्मी था। तो वो ज़ख्मी की मैंने किसी और दोस्त की मदद से टीएफ सेंटर नहीं है जो मशरकी बाईपास, उस पे अंदर चले गए, ले गए वहाँ तक। वहाँ पे उन लोगों ने रोजमर्रा रमचे में उसको रख दिया, फिर वहाँ पे पट्टी मट्टी हो गई। जब मैं बाहर वापस निकल के आ रहा था, 2-3 कदम मैंने लिया, बाहर निकलते ही फायर तो चल रहे थे। मैंने सोचा बस
Delhi was still covered in the layer of pollution. According to the data from Central Pollution Control Board, today the capital of overall air quality index declined to 321, firmly placing in the extremely poor category. Just 2 of the 39 monitoring stations registered moderate reading, while 27 recorded extremely bad air quality and 10 fell into the poor category. The city outdoor activities were impacted by the ongoing haze, with disease visibility on a number of roads. According to official traffic limitation enforced the public events such as Indian Navy, half marathon and local celebration exacerbated the slow traffic movement in some areas of the capital. Residents, particularly children, were encouraged by the school and health for people with respiratory condition to reduce extended exposure to contaminated air. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman outlined a revolutionary plan for Odisha, emphasizing logistical, industrial and mining infrastructures. New national project have the potential to great benefit the state. which is already wealthy in mineral and industrial center. The creation of specialized rare earth corridor for vital minerals in Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Odisha and Andhra Pradesh is a major feature, given that Odisha has some of India's largest mineral deposit and already has significant mining hubs. This is especially significant for the state. The planned rare earth corridor will boost Odisha standing as a pioneer in rare earth magnet manufacture, research and meanwhile lowering reliance on imports and promoting industrial development. In order to encourage environmentally friendly travel, the Finance Minister also announced the creation of turtle trails along important nesting locations in Odisha, Karnataka and Kerala by building guided pathways close to coastal environment where endangered sea turtles breed. The project seeks to strike a balance between conservation and visitor involvement. The Gahiramata beaches in Odisha, which are well known around the world for their large-scale live ridley turtle nesting, are anticipated to play a major role in this initiative.
To promote environmentally sustainable movement of cargo, I propose to 1. Establish new dedicated freight corridors connecting Dankuni in the east to Surat in the west. Operationalize 20 new national waterways over the next 5 years, starting with National Waterways 5 in Orissa to connect mineral-rich areas of Talcher and Angul and industrial centers like Kalinga Nagar to the ports of Paradeep and Dhamra.
Let's take a break. We will be back soon.
काका,
हाँ बेटा,
ये जश्न कैसा?
आज इस गांव को 4 चांद लग गए हैं।
कैसे?
ये सब कृष्णा का कमाल है। अब हम पूरी दुनिया से जुड़ गए हैं इंटरनेट के जरिए।
सच?
वो देखो,
कॉमन सर्विस सेंटर?
बिल्कुल। डिजिटल इंडिया के तहत अब शहर के चक्कर काटे बिना रोजमर्रा के छोटे बड़े काम गांव-गांव से हो सकते हैं। ये देखो, ढेर सारी सुविधाओं के जरिए, जैसे कि बैंक अकाउंट खोलकर पैसों का लेन देन करना, ऑनलाइन रेलवे टिकट बुक कराना, आधार कार्ड या पासपोर्ट बनवाना, पैन कार्ड की अर्जी भरना, जमीन के कागजात या जन्म और मृत्यु प्रमाण पत्र बनवाना। और प्रधानमंत्री डीजी साक्षरता योजना के अंतर्गत सीएससी अधिकारी को प्रशिक्षण देकर दूसरों को पढ़ाने के लिए तैयार करते हैं। एक और खुद का सेंटर चलाने का अवसर मिला और दूसरी ओर लोगों को रोजगार।
लेकिन इस सेंटर को चलाता कौन है?
कृष्णा।
अरे भाई, ये कृष्णा कौन है?
गांव की प्रगति का श्रेय जाता है हमारी प्यारी बिटिया कृष्णा को।
डिजिटल इंडिया, पावर टू एम्पावर।
Welcome once again. Police encounter notorious dacoit Sipu Kumar in Badbil area of Keonjhar district. The encounter took place in the Tankura forest area near the Odisha-Jharkhand border. The Badbil police launched a special operation after receiving information that Sipu Kumar was hiding in the forest. At this time, Sipu Kumar opened fire on the police to control the situation. The police lighted, and result of which Sipu Kumar was shot in the leg. Later, he was arrested and admitted to Badbil Medical Center in the critical condition. According to police, he was involved in the Bank of Maharashtra robbery in Badbil and is a most wanted interstate criminal. Sipu Kumar has several serious cases related to murder, illegal possession of weapons and robbery registered in various police stations of Odisha, Bihar and Jharkhand. While the police have been conducting an intensive investigation to arrest Sipu for more than a week, today it was revealed that he was caught in the Tankara forest near the Odisha-Jharkhand border. 6 people have been arrested by the Lalbagh police station team under the Cuttack Urban Police District for allegedly using unfair method and leaking model answer, marking a significant advancement in the investigation to irregularities in the Assistant Section Officer Examination of Odisha High Court. The case was filed response to a complaint about significant inconsistency found in the examination outreaching by the private organization. Investigator found verbatim replication of model response in the answer script as well as answered high scores earned by some candidates that were out of proportion to the question paper and generally difficulty level. Following a technical examination that included phone record analysis, suspected communication this between outracing agency and the intermediaries and candidates. Police have detained 6 suspects are presenting them in a court based on documentary, digital and technical evidence obtained throughout the investigation. According to police sources, unidentified attackers searched 4 rounds outside Bollywood film director producer Rohit Sethi Mumbai home today. Sethi apartment tower in Juhu area was heavily guarded by police after the event. When police and forensic specialists arrived, they secured the area so they could not conduct a thorough investigation. According to officials, an inquiry is in progress and every avenue being investigated to determine who was fired. The Union Budget for 2026 to 27 suggested a 10-year extension of the Khelo India mission, more support for sports and step to promote domestic support and manufacture. This significant initiative demonstrates the government effort to transform the nation's sports system, from financing event to athlete assistance to building facilities, nurturing and developing talent, and becoming self-sufficient in terms of infrastructure and equipment. The goal of this initiative is to build an Indian sports ecosystem that can compete in the 2030 Commonwealth Games and the 2036 Olympics, for which the nation has submitted bids. The Ministry of Youth Affairs and Supporting has called on the government to acknowledge that athletes cannot afford sporting equipment. The government responded to this issue today, proposing to establish India as a global hub for sports goods, which would help current hubs like Meerut and Jalandhar and attract investment. That's all for now. Stay tuned for more updates. Thank you.